Hello everyone and welcome to round 9 of the third season of the AMS2 BSKIT Formula 1 League here at Monza. Good turnout today. I've got 10 cars out on track and I'm expecting a co-commentator as well. So, isn't that a novel idea? As it stands, we'll have a quick look through the standings, and currently Rudnick is leading the championship, 76 points to the 68 points of Findict. And what do you know, they're in the same order in this practice session. Donut's currently third, 5 points behind his teammate, and 1 point ahead of Triple L. In the standings, that is. Donut's fourth from last, or sixth, seventh, whichever way you want to put it. So, obviously this is only practice. It doesn't count for all that much in the grand scheme of things. And for sure, qualifying is going to be more important. But we'll see. It might give us an idea of what people are practicing, whether they are practicing qualifying laps, whether they're doing race pace practice, or whether they just want to practice doing skids. Don't like skids. See? More skids. Don't think skids do the tyres or the lap time any good particularly, but Donald did not want to concern himself with such things. So, expecting slipstream to be super important today. With the high speeds, long straights, and low downforce that most of the drivers are going to be running. Getting a tow is going to be very important. It will be interesting as well to see if any of the teammates try to coordinate a slipstream assist during qualifying. Runelink and Triple L teammates, of course, as well as Donut and Vindict, also teammates, so they might try and organise one between themselves. We've also got some other teams. Remember here we've got Swift and Reload, both teammates, and Ridderberger and Michael MH7, also teammates. Diego Braga, teammates. You know, I'm not sure Diego Braga does. Ant Carlos and Diego Braga might be the only ones here today without a teammate. So we're into the last few minutes of the practice session now, before we move on to qualifying. Qualifying, the part where it's really going to matter, of course. Should be enough time for drivers to get comfortable and put the laps in. It's not a super short qualifying session. Pretty good spread of times up and down the field. No one too far away from anyone else. The only kind of standout big gap really is at the very top, where Finn is more than half a second behind Railing. Ominous is perhaps the word to describe that. Not even into qualifying and more than half a second separate first and second. Now the body language of the car there as well certainly would suggest Finn is sending it. But we will wait and see once qualifying rolls around if that gap changes. No Ryan driving today due to logistical difficulties, we'll call it. Logistical and technical difficulties. Mostly because I can't think what else to call it. Perhaps a skill issue if I was trying to be really clever. So just counting down the seconds now until the end of the session and progressing on to the one that really matters. Polystyrene trackside markers there, demolished. Sure the track staff will appreciate that one. That's a send if I ever saw one. A lot of commitment there. This is looking a lot like a quali practice lap. And straight into the pit lane, so we won't see the time. But what that does mean is we are about to roll over into qualifying itself, where this sort of thing does matter. Oh, wow. We're in it the only one below 120 there. Convincing, but let's see if we can replicate it now. Got a lot of drivers heading out, trying to get possibly a banker lap in. Donut, first one out on track. Third in the standings. Teammate to second in the standings, Findict. So these initial lap is going to be about setting not setting the car up as such, but preparing the car for a push lap. They need to get tyre pressures, tyre temperatures right, so that when they do push, the car is working as they want it to. Now we're going to sit on the T-cam of Donuts Ferrari here as he makes his first flying lap. Parabolica now. DRS wide open. Hard on the brakes. Difficult braking zones here because of the high speeds and the narrow margins. Get it wrong and you can overshoot quite badly. Heading into Curva Grande now. Another difficult braking zone coming up. Slight press there, doesn't look like it, but when you're in a Formula car with your bum on the floor, as you can see, there wasn't brilliant visibility. Now, possibly the two most difficult corners here, level 1 and 2. Bit scruffy on the exit there. Much better on the exit of that one, and DRS are wide open as we head down to Ascari. You can variante Ascari. A lot of commitment needed here. Possibly a bit deep, and that's not a good exit, unfortunately. But if it's still valid, we will hopefully soon have our first time on board. Long to the line now. And our first representative time of a 1:19.9. So that is a very respectable time. Link crossing and immediately making it look like a bad lap. Very good. So our first laps are rolling in. And Carlos here coming through the Sky. Good looking liver on that AlphaTauri. Through the final corner. And you're going to post his first representative time now. Hopefully. Apparently not, so possibly invalidated it as there's a Haas there doing something. Looks like they're trying but not necessarily succeeding getting out of the way. And Carlos there have to go the long way around. Further up though, Triple L within a tenth of Donut's time. Not a lot in it. Donut going for another push lap now. Relink setting up for one. Triple L setting up as well, I think. I believe Finn is also... Finn doing this as an outlap. Gets out of the way of Swift 81's Haas there. So of our front runners, who's going to be the first across the line? Let's see. I believe it's going to be Relink. No improvement there, possibly an outlet. No, you can't visually see it, but there is a DRS up there, so Donut should have his DRS wide open. And he is up, only slightly. His last lap was pretty swiftly there, overcommitted on the way in, that looked a bit neater. Have to wait to see him cross the line and see what it's going to be. We've only seen the second half of the lap as well, but it was an improvement at the first checkpoint. And it is an improvement there of about 4 tenths. Runelink and Triple L teammates here, close together. Force we're setting up for a tour. Findict coming up to the line. Starting his flying lap now. possibly too big a gap between Rinlink and Triple L for a tour there, but they are close on track. Another thing that's close, the time between Reload and Swift. Less than 10th in it for 8th position. So Rinlink setting himself up for a flying lap. And Triple L starting one as well. Finn, I believe, is on a push lap now. Let's see, we should be getting a split time as soon, and he is down 2/10. Still an opportunity to make that time back though, and he hasn't backed out. Chuck's only using a lot of the room on the exit there and coming straight into the pits, so yep, not finishing that one. Donut come up to the final turn as well. Looks to have backed out. Let the car ahead get a gap. Michael not on track as well. I'm not sure what the status of this lap is. Now heading down the back straight. And I believe that's Swift's Haas ahead. Is it going to be a Rinlink? Let's find out. It is, by almost 3/10. That is a big improvement, and I've not noticed Donut getting pushed out of position by Triple L improving. So the top four almost within a second. Michael starting on lap now. We have got cars all over the track. And Carlos currently in P6 with Swift following him up. Diego Braga yet to set a lap there. Donut doing some last minute warming up of the tyres. As you see, Rinlink coming through Curva Grande. And Triple L starting push lap. Fend it once more through Ascari. Don't have a split time, so I'm in the dark whether this is an improvement or not. But we will stay on him and find out. DRS open. Possibly an outlap. I hope that was an outlap. So Finn, I believe, on a push lap now. Don't know on a push lap. Don't know. Triple L, what's he doing? Coming up towards Ascari. And he is up. Rinlink. That looks like a prep lap. So let's stick with Triple L here. See what we can do. So currently 1-2 for McLaren. 3-4 for Ferrari. Which I'm told is the finishing of the last race. An improvement for Triple L, no change of position, but a faster lap. Just moves the goalposts for everyone behind him. And look back out on track, Donut coming up towards the line. Past the DRS activation area. Down, so presumably an outlap. Coming around the final turn as well. Across the DRS line. Possibly also. Let's see what else is going on. Looks to be starting off on a push lap. Trying to close down just over half second to Michael ahead. Vettel's teammate, Rinenberger, currently P8, with about half a second to reload ahead. So Ruling down the back straight for this final corner. Difficult corner this with the increasing radius. But he looks to have nailed it there. No lap time recorded. Possibly invalidated it. Donut next across the line. On an out lap. Is everyone just doing out laps? What's going on? Michael MH7 here. Less than half a second of Findix time for P4. And just over half a second ahead of Ant Carlos. So into the last 2.5 minutes now. Oh dear, and that's a big one. That was a very big crash. Impressive. Right, a lot of people in the pits look to be trying to set off for probably only got time for one out lap and a push lap now. So looking at the Ferrari of Findix, and I think I saw in the background the Ferrari of Donut not too far behind. Possibly they're going to try and organise some sort of slipstream. Considerable margin that Runelink and Triple L have to the Ferrari team behind. There'll be a front row lockout for the McLarens at this point. So let's see. It's going to have to be final push laps now. Findix going to be the first across the line, and Donut in the pits, so no time left for Donut to improve. P3, the best he's going to get. Let's see, almost half of the grid now in the pit lane. Something only slightly down on his delta at the first checkpoint. That looks nice and clean using all the track width. Through the DRS area, flap wide open. Just take some of that drag off, have the top speed. Spot your brake marker here. This is slightly down as well. Almost 3 tenths, but he's sticking at it. Gonna be a big ask now if he wants to improve. And final run to the line now. Shortening that distance as much as he can. And it is an improvement. But not enough to move forward any positions. Triple L next across the line, I think. And an improvement, but no change in position either. Ruling now, next one across. And Finn appears to be out on track still. I don't know whether he's managed to sneak another lap in. Ruling's bailed out of his lap. And that is qualifying over. So there is your finishing order for qualifying. So McLaren's 1-2, Ferrari 3-4. Not sure if it's the same drivers, but certainly the same teams. First, second, third, and fourth as last race out. Also, I'm told. Correct me if I'm wrong there. So, 37 laps ahead of us. And 10 cars contesting the race. Just waiting for the red lights now, and then we will get this underway. No word yet from Ryan whether he will be joining me in commentary or not. We will just have to wait and see. Again, Ryan not driving today because of technical and logistical issues, let's call them. So, good luck to all of our drivers, especially the ones with the stream open. I'm not biased. If you have any predictions for today, let's hear them as well. And we are now on the grid waiting for the red lights. And let's see what we can get. Green lights, they are aware. Plenty of sliding. But so far it all looks okay. Fingers crossed for a clean turn one. A bit of a lock up. Teammates trying to leave each other space. And it looks like more or less through nice and cleanly there. A little bit further back, we've got battles for position already underway. As we see Michael going up the inside of Gio, I think. Unfortunately, we have lost a car already. Not sure who. Anyway, we'll worry about that later. Away cleanly, so McLaren 1-2 still, Ferrari 3-4. Good start. Diego Braga here, who started from the back, applying pressure to Swift, and he's got that a little bit wrong. There's the Ferrari teammates here going too wide, so apparently no team orders. And that gap to Rinlink ahead already over a second and a half, so that's out of the range of DRS and slipstream. Done it here on the outside. Braking late, but he has managed to stay ahead of his teammate. Can't imagine there's well, it's probably probably getting a little bit argumentative in the Ferrari garage right now. Finn looking at the inside, thinking better of it. Rinlink, meanwhile, just trailing Triple L, building a gap. Nearly 2 seconds to Donut behind. A little further back, and Carlos still within sight of Findict. That gap just about the 1 second mark. Triple L there, seemingly feeling the need to go a little defensive. Rinnick is well in the tow here. That gap is closing. DRS I believe is open. Triple L defending. Running to the outside. He's backed out of that one. Donut on the back of these guys now. Almost within a second, about a second and a half. And he's gapped Findick. I don't know if there's been a mistake there or perhaps a little bit of a coming together. As we've got Michael also looking for some advantage over Reload ahead. He's got to be careful because Reload's teammate Swift81 right behind him. Okay, so 2 or 3 seconds behind him, but he is the car behind him, so if Reload can hold him up, his teammate might be able to get involved there. His teammate also under pressure from Diego Braga. As we're into the final corner once more. Two McLarens very close together. Building the gap over 3 seconds to Donut behind. Triple L defending. Running to the outside, and he might be clear. He is in fact clear before we get to the braking zone. Hits his marker through nice and cleanly. Good move. Michael here right on the gearbox of Reload. Diego Braga mirroring him. Difficult to find an overtaking opportunity here. Easiest places is the straights. If you can get DRS and a good tow, the overspeed should help you get past nice and cleanly. And up ahead, Ridley starting to stretch his legs, building that gap to over a second. Now to Triple L. Triple L now going to have to start thinking about Donut. He's only 3 seconds back. These two just appear inseparable at the moment. Reload and Michael H7, the Red Bull special livery, and the Haas. Reload set his personal best like that. Lurking up the inside, not really close enough to make a move. Try and get the best exit he can. And you can see this gap now. Running Triple L, 2.5 seconds. Donut starting to catch, and a wobble there from Triple L. That's going to cost him a lot of time and momentum. Donut just outside the 1 second mark, so I don't think he'll have DRS in. Bit deep into Ascari. That's not going to do him any favours. Seconds, so he does now have DRS and he sets personal best. Gonna have to brake slightly early as well in the tow with the extra speed. A little bit of wheel spin from Triple L. When I'm sure he's on the slipstream now. No DRS down here though. Triple L covering the inside line. Donut deep. Donut. Okay. Donut's just vibing, doing his own thing. Still that, but now that slipstream becomes dirty air. Front end not quite working the way he wants it to, but he is still within a second here, and we come onto a DRS stream down towards Ascari. Now move down, donut again, a little deep in. On those tyre tracks, trying to get the best tour he can. Best opportunity is going to be out of this corner. He's got a good exit. Make use of the DRS down this very high speed section. Triple L there, defending the inside. And Donut, incredibly, he's managed to find space up the inside, and he is ahead. And he's through. Excellent work. Donut manages to move up into second place, taking a position from Triple L. So it's Ferrari second and fourth, McLaren first and third. A little bit further back, Diego Braga improving on his best lap. Still behind Swift 81. But he's not getting away. Unfortunately, can't say the same for Reload and Michael. Gap building between them two. So it's now Triple L with the DRS. This does give Donut a tactical opportunity though, if he can defend, hold Triple L up, might be able to bring his teammate Finn into the equation, and then Triple L will be in a very difficult position, having to attack and defend. Possibly a situation they'll try and work to their advantage. Again, Swift hanging on there. Diego Braga just about a second away. They want a good exit. Make use of the DRS. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's going to get it. So, we seem to be in a bit of a settling down stage of the race now. Triple L improving by 0.002 of a second. Still following Donut on, not letting him get away. As we know about, what's that, a quarter of the way through? Triple L very, very close to the rear of Donut. Improving a lot in the tour. But not a very good exit. Donut getting away slightly. So that looks a lot better in Mascari. Sorry, Parabolica. And he's gonna have DRS here. Doesn't appear to be making very much difference. Thinks about it, looks at the inside, but decides against it. Donut's struggling to get the power down. Triple L doing the same, a little bit of wheel spin, a bit of tyre smoke. Meanwhile, out front, a very convincing lead from Runelink. So it's nearly a 7-second lead. Very good. Further back, Diego Braga appears to have fallen off the back of Swift 81. Possibly tyres or mistake. Starting to go off, working against him, but the drivers will all have to stop at some point. Now there's no easy way to keep track of that. If you've watched other streams on this channel, you'll probably have seen one of the ACC streams, which has this lovely little tracker on the tower on the side that tells you whether drivers done their mandatory stop or not. Unfortunately, I'm just going to have to try and remember an AMS2 because no such thing is available, and my memory's not brilliant, so could be a confused middle sections of this race, as we are now about a quarter of the way through, just over. So we're finding that slightly familiar pattern. Initial excitement for the first. So, oh dear, that was very sideways from Finn there, and what has happened? That's a little bit too much curve. Didn't quite see all of that. The camera's a little bit confused. Not a time lost there, unfortunately for Finn. About 3.5 second time loss. Yeah, maybe, okay. But what that has done is given Ant Carlos a metaphorical carrot to chase down now. Finn, of course, Dutch. Dutch national colour appears to be orange, despite that not being on the flag, so maybe that checks out. So, and Carlos now with a visual target to try and chase down. Donut shows improving, pulling away from Triple L. So this is possibly the quieter middle phase of the race I was attempting to discuss before. An unfortunate limitation with MS2 is there isn't really the sidewall colour doesn't accurately reflect what tyre people are on, so they appear to be on softs currently. If they are on softs, brilliant. If they're not, then they still appear to be on softs, so it's difficult to guess if, for example, someone's taken mediums, and that might be why they're a little bit slower and they're going for softs later on or whatever. We'll have to try and figure that one out post-race if we want to. But despite the limitations of AMS2, there's still people turning up and still driving the fastest cars in the game. Fastest cars in real life as well. Crazy fools, hey? So a few of the drivers now, as we're seeing the split times come along. Pace perhaps starting to drop off a little bit now. Tyres are maybe getting a bit older. A bit less grippy than they used to be. But they'll be burning off fuel all the time. And once they do the stop and take a new set of tyres, we might see those times come down once more. So as you can see from the track map over towards the right hand side of the screen, upper right hand side, fairly sizable gaps between all of the drivers now. And a little bit of the track map getting cut off, so we can't quite see all the parabolica. But the corner is in fact there still. A very convincing lead here for Rinlink as he's pulled almost 10 seconds over Donut. Donut, since that pass on, was it lap 7? Has pulled about 5 seconds over Triple L behind. He has about the same size gap to Finn behind. with that little bit of a mistake after curve around it. But lap times are enough to see him pulling away from Carlos. A few tenths here, a few tenths there, just 3 tenths quicker that lap, but these things all add up. So at this rate, I think we will see some cars getting lapped a little bit later on. If you can see the track map on the right hand side of the screen, we've got 2 of those dots have turned blue with a black outline. That is Diego Braga and Swift 81. For them, the dot of first place, Rinlink, has turned red. So if they have their track maps up, they can see Rinlink is not technically on the lap ahead, but he's closer to lapping them than he is. He's more than half a lap ahead. He's from the S3R9. You know what? I think during qualifying I might have said Diego Braga not set a time yet, which is correct. He didn't set a time. I do believe he might have had a qualifying ban from the last time out at Nürburgring, which might be the reason why he didn't set a time for qualifying. If I've remembered the wrong driver, I think it was one of the Red Bulls. If I've got that wrong, feel free to correct me. Renault now has extended that gap down behind to over 10 seconds. That's pretty convincing. As you can see on the driver timing tower here on the left, there's, well, next to Rinlink's name there's a time and then a lap, and then next to everyone else there's 2 times. So the leftmost time is their previous lap time, and on the right hand side is the lap or the delta, the difference between them and the leader. So you can see Rinlink has done a 1:20.7 on their last lap and has an 11-second gap to Donna. So not quite the sub 1 minute 20 laps that we saw during qualifying. But this is a full tank of fuel, or was a full tank of fuel, and now 17 lap old tyres. And Triple L into the pit lane, gifting Findic 3rd position. So Triple L possibly was on softs and might now be going to mediums, or they're going for a longer stint on softs. I don't know. The best I can do is educated guesses. But he leaves the pit lane now. He's going to go from 3rd to 6th position with reload behind him, and Michael MH7 ahead. So that is the first of our drivers to stop. Let's try and remember that. Triple L has now stopped. can see the previous lap times from a lot of these drivers now a lot slower than they were during qualifying. No 1 minute 19 ones anymore, it's 121s, low 21s, low 22s. So tyres probably not feeling their best anymore. And definitely that full tank of fuel not helping, as 1 lap later, Findit is into the pit lane. So Finn's in the pits, it's Triple L that's coming around the final turn. Finn's moving again, but it's not quick enough and Triple L is back ahead. So is that the undercut there from Triple L, I suppose, and reload now into the pits as well. Gifts 7th position to Swift. So current stoppers, we have Triple L, the first of the cars who've done the stops. Fendit still behind Triple L, chasing him down. Reload now in the pits, just leaving. Opting not to go in this lap. The 13-second gap to Donut, who likewise does not go into pits this time around. And Carlos also not pitting. So, possibly got some different strategies going on here. It'll be interesting to see what kind of lap time Finn can manage now that he has done his stop. Last one was a 125.5, but that was a hot lap. Looks like possibly a bit of a mistake into the first turn there, and he's lost a second on his delta already. So this also unlikely to be a representative lap, as Runelink now into the pits. Donut going through the final turn and also heads to the pits. So Runelink moving, and Carlos not yet through the final turn. And Runelink back out on track. So he stopped and lost nothing to Ant Carlos. Donut also rolling. Ant Carlos coming down, and Ant Carlos is out ahead of Donut. Donut is going to be battling Michael on exit as well, slightly behind for now. But it's going to take him some time to bring the tyres up to temperature and pressure. Might have been a mistake from Donut. He's coming up behind lap traffic. Well, not lap traffic, but relatively speaking, because Carlos ahead has not stopped. Sorry, Michael ahead hasn't stopped. Admiring the curve here for some reason, apparently. So Donut now going to want to try and find a way past Michael as quick as possible. Michael is not his target. So we're just over the halfway mark. I think this might have been a tactical error from Donut here. He's now got stuck behind a car that isn't effectively fighting for position with. Right, Carlos into the pits. One less car for Donut to worry about. They're lurking up the inside. He's got it stopped and he's through. So minimal time lost, a little bit of a slide on the exit. But he is now through. I do believe he's lost time overall though. Carlos back on the move. Comes out ahead of Swift. Diego Braga in the pits. Reload coming around the final turn. Yep, that's going to be the position to reload. So Finn, last lap, did a 1:21.6, which was quicker than Triple L's lap. So that gap starting to come the way of Finditch. But it does sit at around 7 seconds, so gonna take a little bit of work. So, Michael, I mentioned we've yet to pit. And I think that will be everyone done once Michael pits. Yes, I think so. I think we're just waiting on one more car to pit. So occupying third position for now. But unlikely to keep that once he does pit. Triple L less than 7 seconds behind. And I think it would take some serious speeding and the quickest tyre change the world's ever seen to stay ahead. But I don't think that's Michael's main concern here, really. So effectively, it remains Runlink first, Don at second, Triple L third, and Findic fourth. Runlink going quickly on those new tyres, back below 121. Not a good lap from there though, possibly a mistake. For Runlink, I mean not the timing, as Michael heads for the pit there. So Triple L says thank you very much, takes third away, and Finn's going to get fourth back. Michael rolling again. Carlos going down the main straight, full chat. And it's a personal best lap, Frank Carlos, but not quick enough to take that position away from Michael. That he is now just a second behind, and Carlos has the benefit of having his tyres up to temperature and pressure. Michael's just come out of the pits, possibly needs to get a little bit of heat into the tyres before they're working at the best. Fortunately, it doesn't look like Carlos is able to match the pace of Michael as he's pulling away already on his outlet. Yeah, possibly not helping, but not sure if that still applies 1.8 seconds back. Limit there, velocity in game 1:19 in race conditions. Nearly a 16-second gap to Donut behind. Swift 81 in the pits, I believe for a second stop. Don't recall him having done a stop already, but I could be wrong. So Swift comes out the pit lane. Unfortunately, loses the position to his teammate. So depending on who's boss at the team there, that might not stay that way, but we will see Diego Braga only 3.5 seconds back now. So these guys can't mess around too much. keeping up with reload ahead. Within DRS range. Within half a second now. Lost ground through the high-speed Variante Ascari though. But if he can keep close enough through Parabolica, use DRS down the main straight, he's within a shot at making a pass at least. Only just within a second now, so I'm not sure if he had DRS there. Further up the road, Frank Carlos and Michael not too far apart. Team orders definitely not going to apply here. So Swift seems to be struggling just a little bit in the dirt, yeah. If they can stay close enough and benefit from DRS, I believe this is a DRS straight, but the sign might have fallen victim to someone's tyre or front wing by now. Again, loses time through Ascari. Outside of that 1 second window for kind of what's thought of as the area where slipstream is going to start making a difference and losing time to Parabolica as well. He's outside of slipstream range now. Carlos trying to keep pressure on Michael ahead. But, last lap, about 3 seconds slower for Carlos relative to Michael. Let's see what we can do this time. It's advantage. And Carlos this time around, as we've got 10 laps left to go now. So we've got these two little skirmishes going on. Very nice to see. Bit of an unusual line there from 581, not really using all of the track width on exit. But he's still a piece of a better run than reload. And reload having a little bit of a spin. Not sure what is going on there. I think that might have been possibly some sort of hardware failure. We've unfortunately lost him. Very unfortunate. See if we can find out post-race what happened there. That's rather rudely robbed us of a battle, unfortunately. But yep, if we're going to have a hardware failure or some sort of internet dropout, not a lot you can do about that. Still, at least we've got I think Carlos taking a position from Michael there, making a mistake, touching some grass. And Carlos benefiting from that. So we've got Diego Braga, now the first car to have been lapped. Greenlink coming up to put a lap on Swift. And he does that. Swift doing a very good job getting out of the way. That is what you like to see. Very minimal time loss for Greenlink there, as we've got Michael MH7 in the pits. Swift 81 into Parabolica. Michael still not moving yet, possibly damage. And Swift's going to get the position here. Diego Braga, in fact, is going to get the position as well. So a bit of a disaster for Michael. I can only assume he's got damage because this is a very long stop. And he's finally away. So I think unfortunately that's pretty much every battle we did have on track has one way or another appears to have ended, at least for now. Probably pretty unlikely Donut and Rinlink are going to have a battle anytime soon. It's a 21-second gap with 7 laps. So it's going to take some NOS for Donut to shut that gap, I think. And Donut himself with about a 12-second, 11-second gap to Triple L behind. So the 1-2 McLaren start looks like it might be a 1-3 McLaren finish. Donut managing to work his way up to second. Finn with pretty sizable gaps either side of himself. Holding on to fourth, looking good. 6 laps to go. Camera getting stuck again. To see it. Running there on a 1:19.7. First one I've noticed in the race to do a sub 120. It's very good going. And I don't know what Donut's trying to do, but there's better ways of cutting the grass. He's in a good position. Decent gap behind him. He doesn't need to go crazy. distance short as they can. And 1:19.5, that is a very, very quick lap. Remember, these aren't new tyres, so that is some good going. In terms of the overall standings, well, he's already in the lead, so that's going to help him there. Donut is in third, 5 points behind Finn. I don't think that's going to change. No, it is not. So Donut set to pick up 12 points, and Finn set to pick up 9. So positions aren't going to change there. Triple L are going to pick up. Triple L is going to get. If he finishes where he is third, that's 10 points. So no position change there because he's behind Donut. So that 1 point difference between Donut and Triple L going to expand to 3 points. So I think it's probably not going to be any major position changes happening from this one. I'm going to do mental maths while also doing commentary on a race. Not a strength of mine necessarily. As we're into the last 3 laps now. Donut now catching some back markers. Hopefully they're not going to cause him any problems. So that car ahead, the Red Bull of Yep, Diego there doing a very nice job. Possibly could have done it a little bit sooner, but I don't think Donut's going to be too upset. Not with a 26-second gap ahead of him. Triple L will be the next one to come across the Red Bull. Nope, that's not the Red Bull. That is, well, it's still a Red Bull, but the Japan livery, Turkey livery Red Bull of Michael MH7. Shortly to be lapped. pushing. A little bit of tyre smart getting kicked up as Relink's gone, I think, faster again. Yeah, 1:19.464. Very quick. So let's have a look at Relink as he comes up for his final lap of the Monza circuit. Very convincing lead. Not quite a pit stop ahead, I don't think. But certainly a long way ahead. And he's somehow improving on his best lap delta on tyres that aren't exactly brand new at this point. Still up by less than a tenth though. If this is a last-ditch attempt on light fuel load he's had all race to improve the fastest lap. I've not noticed anyone else doing a sub 120. And there you have it, your race winner, and I believe successful in improving his best time to a 1:19.2. That is very, very quick. Not far off qualifying time, I don't think. As unfortunately, we've just lost another car. I believe Swift has disappeared. Donut crossing the line shortly to take second. Very good effort. Finishing third under the McLaren teammate, L. Michael MH7 crossing the line behind between Triple and Finn, who finishes fourth. Meaning our last car to finish there, at least on, I think, on the lead lap. At least the last one to cross the line. And Carlos in the AlphaTauri, and that is your race done for today. So, yeah, in fact, Rinnick was the only driver to go below a 1:20 that race. Fastest lap by almost a second. A one-stop race for everyone barring Michael. And so let me have a look. I am going to try and... oh, hello?
For an interview. Sorry, I didn't know where the waiting room was. I'm very sorry.
There is no waiting room as such, but
Oh
well, you're here now. You've sort of beaten Link to being interviewed, even if you couldn't beat him on track. But
oh well, okay.
yeah, here you are. Donut, everyone is professional as ever.
I don't want to be interviewed now.
He's jumped the queue. Well, you're here now. So Donut, you've managed to move up during that race, finishing second. So there was a McLaren front row lockout. A good early battle with your teammate there. Was there any team orders, or was that just were you allowed to go for that one?
It was we were sort of between each other. I mean, Finn said to me, for example, if you think of faster, let me know. And as he was saying that, I had attack mode on and was catching him on the straight. So he let me by, but then he got into my slipstream. And I was still on attack on the ERS. he got into my slipstream, and we ended up going side by side through turn one. But after that, I managed to pull away. So slight team orders, but all good.
So no answer for the pace of Running today. The only one to go below a 120 during the race. Is there anything that you as a driver or you as a team can do to try and stop this sort of puppy kicking from Runelink?
I think something that both me and Finn have learned a bit more about in this race is your ERS management. I normally just leave it on balance the whole time, but after a bit of experimenting, there's a good half a second that you can find in flicking between like attack or build or quali or whatever the case. So it's very strategic. I believe from what I could tell, it looked like Triple L was building quite a lot, considering how much we were gaining on the straights.
Hmm.
But it comes down to the strategy because he was keeping up with me quite a lot after. But
Yes.
yeah, so something I think we can improve on. At least I can improve on is my ERS management. But at the end of the day, I if I can't if I haven't got the pace, then we ain't got the pace. But hopefully we can be faster for the rest of the rounds.
So you coming into this round, you were 1 point clear of Triple L. You should now, by my maths, be 3 points clear. So you're heading in the right direction.
We're
Do
getting
you
there.
think that's something you can maintain to the end of the series? P3 overall in the drivers?
I'm certainly hoping so. I like to think that because Triple R was a very fast driver. I'd like to think I'm that little bit more consistent, which I can, or either that, or whether it comes down to setup, or whatever the case. But yeah, I thought this went quite well, and I'm hoping we can keep up the form. So
Very good. Okay, congratulations on second place, and I'll let you see yourself out since you saw yourself in as well. And I'm going to try and get
awesome,
the race winner. Congrats once more, Donna, on P2.
awesome. Cheers.
So I've managed to bring in the driver I'd initially intended to speak to, but Donna decided to jump the queue.
Oh
Uh,
wow, how rude.
yeah, and no, I was telling him off, but he didn't want to hear it. He was saying, if I can't beat him on track, I'm going to beat him for the interview room.
I mean, that's fair enough.
I might have said that one actually, but the point still stands. Anyway, congratulations on a pretty dominant looking win there. Almost a pit stop ahead.
Yeah, thank you. It was a good race for me, I guess.
Did it ever get a little bit boring, or were you
I
enjoying just building that gap?
I like hot lapping, so I just build and then push. I had a lot of practice because that was the weekly time trial, the official competition, and me and Ryan did loads of laps, so we kind of had an advantage from that.
Excellent. So made use of that and transferred that knowledge over. You were the only driver to go below a 120 during the race, and only about a tenth off of your qualifying time as well, if I remember right. So that's very impressive. Do you think there was anything more in the qualifying lap?
Uh, yeah, I think so. I think it wasn't. I think it wasn't 18, but um, I couldn't really get it together in qualifying, but I guess it was good enough. So
Yeah, I just asked because those are on fairly old tyres at that point. You'd done what, 15, 20 laps on those
yeah,
tyres, and we're only a tenth off.
based on practice, a low 18 is possible in quali trim, but it's not easier on this track.
So that's going to extend your championship lead even further, and you've got what's that? 5 more races left. Um,
5? Oh wow.
sorry, no, 4. Today's Italy, so 4 rounds after this. How confident are you feeling for holding on to first?
Hopefully it should be fine. I'm excited for Monaco. That should be fun. I know a lot of people dislike it, but I really
Ah,
enjoy that.
that's sorry. I thought it was Poland. I didn't realize everyone there was a track in Poland, but it's Monaco.
Polish. Oh, nice.
Yeah. Okay. So you've reminded me what the next track is. So Monaco next time out. Right,
Yes.
so that's going to make qualifying even more important.
Yeah, I guess so.
So that's something that works to your favour, do you think?
Yeah, and Monaco, a lot of people struggle to keep it on track, and
Yep.
hopefully I think I'll be good at that. So.
And do you have any concerns about back markers at Monaco? They all seem to be okay today, quite aware of the
No,
blue
yeah,
flags,
they've all
so
been just fine, so I'm not concerned at all.
brilliant. Okay, well, congratulations once more on a pretty convincing victory, and
Well,
we will see you again.
yeah, thank you. See you next time.
See you around. Okay, and we've got time for one more, so I'm going to try and get in third place driver Triple L, and he joins me now in the commentary booth. Triple L, congratulations on third place. How was that for you?
Hi. Yeah, really good. I'm pleased with the third place podium again. Second would be better, but Donald's pace was really strong and I couldn't do anything there. I tried to fight him, but on the straights he had much less track than me, and even with DRS I couldn't overtake him. So third is okay, and nothing more I could do today.
So that will see the gap between you and Donut build from, I think, a 1 point gap to 3, but there's still 4 races left after this one. So you're not out of it yet. Are you feeling confident for the rest of the season?
Yeah, surely. Why not? 4 races, and it's been always quite close between us. And yeah, let's see. I hope it will be interesting, nice fight, and I hope to be on top at the end.
Brilliant. Another strong result for the team as well, where you're also leading. So you started 1-2 and finished 1-3, just ahead of the Ferrari. So you're building the gap there as well. Is that something you were thinking about during the race?
Yeah, it's always special to fight or race against your teammate, and you go with much less risk in the battles.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's also always a pleasure to fight against Runelink. And yeah, you aren't so often in the front to fight with him, so
Yeah, yeah, we've seen that plenty. So
yeah, it's
between
nice.
the McLaren and the Ferrari teams, you've got a very, very big gap to Aston Martin in third, but between the two teams looks to be only around 12 points. So are you worried that the Ferrari team might beat you for the teams championship, or are you not really thinking about that?
I think if we finish all the races with both cars and consistent like that, like the whole season until now, I think we can manage to stay in front of them and hopefully gain some points and uh, increase the gap.
Excellent. Okay, well, best of luck for that, and
Thank you very much.
congratulations once more on third place. I will see you again.
See you.
Bye for now. So, that about wraps up today. We will soon have the standings up to date, and we are at Monaco next time out, which will be on the 9th of October. So that is 2 weeks from now. Best of luck to all of our drivers, and congratulations on everyone for finishing today. Thank you so much for watching. If you're not already following the channel, please consider doing so, and we will see you again. Bye for now.